Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Even though I already had a lot of Wings of Fire news to cover in Friday's video, more just keeps coming. And honestly, all of this is just some of the coolest things I've ever seen in this fandom. Keep watching to find out how you can potentially attend all-day Wings of Fire events with Tui there, and enter an official art contest to have your WoF fan art included in an official published book. There's just so much to dive into, and I'll be telling you guys everything you need to know about both of these exciting updates. But before we begin, a huge shout out to my patrons. Deadfleur95, Slightest Wild, Thistle, Noobto, Pyronuke, Avril, Pancake, and Askarada. Thank you all so much for supporting me. Links to their social medias are in the description down below. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. Back at the very end of October, Tui gave us a super amazing reveal. She said that in spring 2025, we'll be getting something called FanWing Fest. And now we finally have more information on this coming event. What exactly is FanWing Fest, though? Well, Tui is going to be heading to 3 to 5 American cities next spring. Wherever she goes, there will be a full day of Wings of Fire activities, and you'll get a party with Tui herself. It's also a great way to meet other fans of the series, because there will be tons of people like you there. On the website WoFFanWingFest.com, you can now vote for which city you'd like Tui and the fest to visit. I'll include a picture on screen so you can already have one in mind when you eventually go to the site to vote on the option that's closest to you. Unfortunately, this doesn't hit anywhere international or even the West Coast states. But for lucky fanwings in the Midwest, South, and New England states, you have a good chance of being able to meet Tui and celebrate Wings of Fire all day long. And don't worry if you can't make it next year. There's always the possibility of Scholastic continuing this in the future if everything goes well. Hopefully, they'll even be able to go to further away places than the US. Attendees at these FanWing Fest events will be given an exclusive fan art booklet. And here's where even more exciting news comes. Your creations have the chance to be featured in this official booklet. However, the rules are very tight for who can enter and what/how to enter, so be sure to listen to this part of the video carefully. I read through all the many pages of legal rules so that you don't have to. 250 fan art pieces will be featured in this collectible booklet that'll be handed out at the event. To enter, you must draw Wings of Fire fan art on a piece of standard letter size 8.5 x 11 unlined paper in portrait/vertical orientation. Because of this specification, I believe only art drawn in this paper type is allowed, so nothing digital. I don't know for sure though. You must also keep the physical drawing safe in your house, as there is a chance of Scholastic asking you to mail it in if you end up being featured. You can only enter if you are 17 or younger at the time of entry and live in the United States. That means no adults or international folk. As sad as that is, I assume it's for copyright and legal reasons. Absolutely zero usage of AI or copyrighted materials are allowed. You cannot use AI in any part of the drawing process, and keep things only to WoF. No crossovers. When you're done with your piece, submit it to the official Scholastic website link I have in the description below. Your parent or legal guardian must post it there for you. They'll be required to send in your full name, email, address, and age. The contest begins December 1st, 2024, and ends January 17th, 2025. The 250 winners that'll have their fan art featured in the booklet will be selected on or around February 3rd. You'll know if you're being included by no later than March 7th, 2025. Scholastic will reach out to you via email and have you sign some forms within 3 days. Entries are being judged on imagination, creativity, and interpretation of the series. And that's everything you need to know to enter. I'm so excited to find out more of what will be happening during each huge day of FanWing Fest. This contest is also such an amazing way to get young artists noticed, and I'm really glad Tui and Scholastic are doing this. I know all of this is only for American folk, but here's to hoping Tui can eventually head out of the country someday for something like this. I'll also be heading to one of these FanWing Fest events and recording everything for you guys, regardless where they end up going, if I can get a ticket. What do you guys think? Are you excited to see where all of this goes, and will you be heading to FanWing Fest or participating in the contest if you can? Let me know down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.